Welcome back to the final part of understanding chaos corruption, and by this time I will have had it all. No, but now I'm going to get the Primarchs, I think, next for, is it Primarchs Crete? We'll figure it out. But here we go. This is chaos, well, undivided. Do you say it as chaos undivided? Yeah, you guys will let me know. Chaos Undivided. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sending out a lot of love. Shout out to the Amber King. It has been fun to chop this up into parts. And actually, it's going to be so much better for like Baltimore's videos and stuff. It made it way more enjoyable. And it felt better to not sit and kind of feel like I was not delivering for you guys. So let's do it. Shout out to the Amber King. And shout out to everyone he had in the video. That were like reading the excerpts and doing the certain pieces. Really good. Alright, let's go. Undivided. Amber King on this excerpt.
Chaos. Lorgar tasted the word, weighed it on his tongue.
Lorgar.
That is not the correct word, is it? The immaterial realm may be one of pure chaos, but it is changed when bonded with the material universe, diluted. Even in this great eye, where the gods stare into the galaxy, physical laws are broken, but it is not a place of pure chaos. It is no random ocean of seething psychic energy. It is not the warp itself, but a meshing of here and there, the firmament and the ether. The Primarch breathed.
Oh, the firmament? Y'all, go look up a picture of the firmament right now. Just saying.
Within the ashy air, feeling it tickle the back of his throat. Perfect order would never change, but pure chaos would never rise in the first place. You desire a union. He turns to Ingethel. Blood ran from both of the demon's eyes now, darkening its fur and bleak lightning streaks. You need us, Lorgar said. The gods need us. They cannot claim the material realm without us. Their power is strangled when they have no prayers or deeds offered in their worship. Yes, but the need is not a selfish one. It is a natural desire. The gods are masters of chaos as a natural force. The warp is every human emotion from any sentient race, made manifest into a psychic tempest. It is not the enemy of life, but a result of it.
Yeah.
Chaos seeks symbiosis.
So sick, the illusions you can make to real life. But Chaos Undivided, so Lorgar, this is okay, getting it. What did I want to say? There was more I wanted to say to that. Okay, so basically what I'm gathering right now, but we're still gonna figure it out. Chaos Undivided is basically Lorgar trying to unite the four other factions. I don't know about malice, but
just with life, the ensouled and the neverborn in a natural harmony, union, faith, power, Lorgar, immortality and endless possibility, sensations beyond mortal comprehension, the ability to feel maddening delight at any agony, the gift of ecstasy even when you are destroyed, making even death a great joke, knowing you will incarnate into another form over and over until the suns go black themselves. And when stars die, chaos still lives on in the cold.
This is oddly. One sec. But oh my gosh, so like, oh man. I love it. No, I didn't. First of all. Yeah. I didn't lose my train of thought. You do your work over there. No, I did. No, I didn't. It's literally like everything he's saying is literally real life. Stop laughing. Never mind. Okay, never mind. We'll keep going. I'll say it at the end, because I remember it.
Still perfect, still exultant, still pure. This is everything humanity has ever dreamed of. To be unchallenged in the galaxy, to be omnipotent above all other life, and to be eternal. Lorgar would no longer look at the fallen city. You have chosen poorly. I am pleased and proud to have discovered the truth. I am honored to be chosen by beings powerful enough to be considered divine, by the truest meaning of the word. But I will struggle to bring this light to humanity. I cannot win a war against the god sat upon the Terran throne. Life is struggle. You will strive, and you will succeed. We are all the protagonists of our own story, on a hero's journey, some just trying to survive, all the way to those seeking to build a better world, a future where our enemies are vanquished, but you are just one person, and the fantasies of changing the world by yourself are a lie, and deep within you know this. As an individual we are powerless, and that very feeling leads us to seek out things that fill us with comfort, fulfillment, and power. In the grim dark future, there is a revelation awaiting those that delve into the power offered by the warp, the reflective dimension of sentient emotion, a truth, a faith that can fill the void of powerlessness. This is the primordial truth, to see that there is a pantheon, each god part of a whole, universal truth, chaos undivided. Each of the chaos gods are an immensely powerful warp entity, embodying the various excessive emotions of us, ruled by their own nature and their desires, and their actions are often contradicting. But when they are aligned, they create chaos, a dark concoction of the powers and corruption of all four chaos gods, sentient malevolence personified. When chaos pierces the material universe, we see the effects of pure chaos corruption and all that it comes in contact with. Be it flora or fauna, it is twisted into ways that reflect the ethos of destruction and hatred. Growths of crags, spikes, fire, horn, and many other discomforting protrusions spring up. The lands bend and break with a myriad of effects similar to the traits of each chaos god. But most importantly, it is the warping of the laws of physics that is the most notable trait of chaos undivided. Distances seem wrong. You could walk for years and never move closer to your destination, but yet also take a single step and cover vast distances. Time is also corrupted to a mind-numbing scale. Real-life experiences and perceptions are altered.
This reminds me of, I don't remember what the video was that I got sent, but it was like the one where they were walking through that station. Man, what was it called? I wish I remember the animation, but I'm sure some of you can remember what I'm talking about, where like I'm just gonna call them Astartes, but I don't know if they were. They may have been like the chaos version of the Astartes, but like the woman in the jail cell with the baby, holding the baby, and like just stuff was kind of like floating through the stuff, like through the halls and stuff, and it was like weirdly, it was just like a place in like really inside the warp, I think, if I'm remembering properly. But everything he's saying about chaos, I like how Warhammer I like how in this universe it's like flip. Well, I can't really say flip, but I'm gonna get to that sort of towards the end. But man, it's sounding really like there's so many comparisons you could draw to just real life stuff. But like I said, every time I bring up my source, there's one book that's gonna come up, and it's the holographic universe.
Objects may dissolve or rust within an incredibly short period of time, but could also experience little to no time at all. Something could have been lost for thousands of years and yet be unfettered. In truth, it is madness and hell spread into every cell and particle beneath your feet. A change that will bring you dread. But what happens when the corruption of the pantheon undivided flows in your veins?
They look creepy.
For those that are unwilling, it is a forceful crushing of your sensibilities, almost like a shattering of ignorance as you begin to see the truth, the magnanimity of the dark gods. Whereas each chaos god is the embodiment of a set of negative emotions, you are filled by all of them. Your rage, despair, obsession.
Well, not necessarily, because aren't like if you think about something. No, I feel like some of them it's not really negative emotions, but some. Okay, we'll continue.
Your manipulations are all dialed up, neither one being dominant, but yet all being accentuated. For those that are willing servants of the dark gods, the mental transformation is less of a sudden change, but more of a comforting acceptance. As with the traitor legion, the word bearers, to them the acceptance of the primordial truth and the dark pantheon is just a fundamental destiny for all. The gods are coming to claim humanity and offer their worthy immortality. How could something that offers such a gift be so evil? It is this one last sin that is truly why chaos is so evil. Self-righteousness. The belief that you have the answer to a better universe alone, and you will destroy all who will stand in the way of utopia. The effects of chaos on your mind are drastic, but this also applies to the body too. It sinks its way in. You find that power floods your veins. It feels good. Small mutations begin to crop up. Protrusions of horn, extra limbs, and scarification. As you progress further down the rabbit hole, you may find the favor of the dark gods. The blessings increase, and your body starts to swell. Claws and hoofs may grow as you start to become more similar to a Western Christian depiction of a demon. But for those that have earned great power, they are blessed with demonhood. Such as with Bellicor, the demon prince of Chaos Undivided. The corruption transforms you into a literal demonic beast. Wings, a gaping maw, and diabolical strength is all that is left of you. Perhaps it is intentional that the champions of Chaos Undivided look so similar to their original form. A statement of the union of your soul and chaos, the best of both. Chaos, a force of destruction, or a gift of immortality. It is all a matter of perspective.
But that's where I was getting at earlier with like all the little stops I was making, because there's gonna be something I'm gonna say at the end. I don't know if I'm really gonna be able to, if I'm going to really be able to pack it on. I've kind of used all of my tanks on either it was either the Bricky videos or something, wherever people call back to something I said about the warp. It's just really cool how Warhammer takes that flip of like what chaos energy is, because if you know about like what it is in real life, like I can't get too deep. I can't get like too esoteric. Actually, I can in these videos, but like I want to, but it's like it's a callback to stuff that I stopped studying for a while. Like I can only recommend the books and stuff that I know this stuff from, that just talk of the most amazing cool things, where it's like I'm trying to think about I don't know like how do you say, like it's not how do you say, it's like how do you, I don't know who the maker is of Warhammer, so I'm like trying to call to their name, whether he or she, and that's like what's like fumbling all my thoughts is like, but I can just say the maker of Warhammer got inspired for making this, because it's just these are really, it's funny how with art, let's just say that, how art imitates reality and reality imitates art. It's really interesting. It's just really interesting. It's just funny.
There is one truth.
I'm sure that there are those of you out in the Warhammer 40k lore, like universe, the fandom that see that thing, that relationship between, it's literally works of art everywhere. It's like the relationship between art and reality.
In the end, it is a cult, hiding truths from the masses, forceful conversion, and extreme practices. But most important of all, it reserves its boons for a select elite few.
Oh yeah.
The corruption of chaos may grip and turn you. You may receive gifts and powers that you never dreamed of. But there is one fatal flaw amongst
Corn looks
all
so
the
dope.
corruption of the chaos gods and the beings of the warp. Immortality. A never-ending existence of beings that you are enslaved to love. The corruption of chaos, its gift, its salvation, is a joke.
I'm ready to get to the word bearers. It's time to look up the word. It's time to handle word bearer videos. I've got a couple recommendations for them. So
We can't save you all, but we can save those who are worthy. We have seen the primordial truth, the only salvation for humanity. You'll understand. When you see the gods, you will understand.
Voldemort. I like the end. Haha. Voldemort is like that nice icing on the cake. I see why Voldemort had the intro and the outro. That nice little thin layer of frosting with icing. That's good. Undivided is dope. Okay, so I'm gonna get to the word bearers, and I think I'm gonna say more when I learn about the word bearers. But I can't wait to get to the word bearers now. Undivided made me hype. Undivided, I think, is so. Dang. Oh, now I think I go back with my choices of the questions in the last video. Oh man. I said I would be the did I say I'd ride into battle with Nurgle? And I'd be the salamanders riding into battle with the Nurgle? Undivided seems cool, but I think what I'm calling back from the comments is that they're the most hated faction, right? Is that what it is? Or like well, okay, see, this is why we gotta just go finally watch an Undivided video. Okay, well, that wraps up understanding chaos corruption, and man, there's a lot I can say, but I've already said it, so I think it's like weirdly twisting my mind. The warp is having an effect on me right now. But no, in all seriousness, it's cool how, there we go, the maker of Warhammer 40k flipped chaos and chaos deities. Like, if you look at them in Greek mythology and stuff, it's just cool. And in all mythologies, but it's just cool how it's flipped in Warhammer to be this. It really is a matter of perspective. I'm glad that the Amber King said that right there, because that's what I was basically trying to say. It like I think this part, like around some part like around here, I was like, it's perspective. Like, it's not like their gifts and stuff are not really a collection of negative. It was going somewhere. But all right, now we're gonna get into a word bearers video. I know I've had the major kill word bearer video like shouted at me like a couple times, so I think we'll go with that. And then if there's like a Luton or Baltimore or someone who you think would like literally have the breakdown of the information on the word bearers, I will check that out too. But yeah, just let me know. Much love in Moonlight. I think I found like some of my favorite. I think like my favorite things so far in all of this, discovering like Warhammer 40k, is I think I like the Chaos Gods. The things with the Chaos Gods. I really liked Malice yesterday and Undivided, and just like, well, learning about them in general, but I like the Chaos Corruption and learning about that side. But all right, see y'all. Much love in Moonlight. Peace.